write a song just for TikTok?
Yeah, you can come and watch me drink my morning coffee. Yeah.
On July 8th this year, 99% of Earth saw the sun at the exact same time. That's only possible on a flat Earth. Or is it? First, let me clarify a couple of things. It's 99% of the population, not 99% of Earth. And it's not 99% saw the sun, it's 99% of the population saw sunlight or the sun. So they could be seeing twilight or they could be seeing sunlight early dawn. Another thing, this happens every year. It's nothing new. It's not some miracle. It's not something crazy in 2022. It happens every single year. Now, as far as the flat earthers go, we've been told all along that the sun goes around like this and it only lights up what's beneath it. So if it's over here, this is dark. Dark is just the opposite of the sun. We've been told that all along. By the way, I'm using a dum-dum sucker on purpose. But all of a sudden with this news that everybody on Earth can see the sun at the same time, which isn't true, 99% of the population can see sunlight, they all of a sudden want to say, oh, everybody can see the sun, and they want to change their position. Because all along they've been saying this, well, not everybody can see it at the same time. Now they want to adopt the idea that you can see it at the same time and only on a flat Earth. Not true, not the case. Let me show you what happens on a globe. So, what happened on July 8th? How did 99% of the population see sunlight? Not the sun, see sunlight. Because in the summer, the sun is shining at the Tropic of Cancer, this band right here. 2 times a year, it's pointing at the equator, and 1 time in the winter, it's pointing at the Tropic of Capricorn. As the Earth goes around the sun is closest to different points of the Earth. Right now in summer, it's pointing here, so about this time of day, on July the 8th, this part, which includes 99% of the population of people, could see sunlight. But look, I take this off to show you the dark side. This did not get any sun. They couldn't see the sun. Everybody else lives over here. This is 90% ocean. The only 3 things that couldn't see the sun during that time was Australia, New Guinea, and New Zealand. That's the only thing that exists on this part of the globe. That's why they couldn't see it. 99% of the population lives here, and with the sun pointing right here in the Tropic of Cancer, everybody could see the light from the sun who lives in this area. There you go. There's no magic. It's not flat Earth, and it happens every year. No phenomena. That's just where the people live. And by the way, 90% of the population lives above the equator. Did you know that? Only 10% live below the equator all around the globe.
Your Honor, I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I wanted to make you aware. I believe Jason Ventro was lighting up a glass pipe earlier.
Mr. Ventro?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry. Yes, I had to unmute my phone.
What were you smoking?
Smoking? Excuse me?
Yeah, you believe he was lighting up a glass pipe just now?
Not just now, approximately 15 minutes ago.
A glass pipe?
The coordinator believes she saw Ventro in the virtual court smoking something from a glass pipe while he waited for his case to be called. Ventro has an explanation.
No, Your Honor, I was not lighting no glass pipe. I was picking bumps on my face in the mirror.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll go back and look at it.
Okay, yes, please do.
All right. We'll go back and take a look at that.
Please do.
The coordinator checks the footage before the court considers further action. After Ventro logs in, he's seen holding what looks like a clear purple pen in his hand. He moves to the bathroom and places his phone on the counter, facing up. At first, it's unclear what's happening. Ventro's holding the pen up to his face. But then it becomes apparent that he is, in his own words, picking bumps. When Judge Simpson calls Ventro's case a few minutes later,
Court calls case People versus Jason Ventro.
the judicial coordinator sets the record straight.
Ms. Chang, you wanted to say something to the court?
Judge, I apologize. I was mistaken. It was his camera angle.
All right, thank you. All right. We reviewed it. That's why we review it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I saw a distressed plover hanging around a drain, and I just knew there had to be a baby in there. You can see how well it's camouflaged in the leaf litter. There was a lot of debris stopping me from opening the grate. Parents watching over me the entire time. Got the heater going full blast. Just warming him up before I put him back. Starting to look a little bit more lively now. Ready to go back. I'm guiding the parents away from the drains. This way. So it hopefully won't happen again. Come over to your baby. That's it. And here's baby reunited at last. Going in for a snuggle.
Many of us were vaccinated as kids against polio. We had our MMR, and I have never seen the CDC coming out saying, oh, you've got to get your second polio shot. You got to get your third. You got to get your fourth.
Hi, I'm Shannon. I've known Tracy for, oh God, I think so. So I started at the North Store at 2:30, yeah. So I don't quite know Anthony that well, but Tracy talked about you like nonstop. Seriously. And
checking your harness, pardon my reach, checking your horn. Oh, hey, pal, I love the ears. They look great on you. Listen, this is the worst part of my job. You may want to consider taking the ears off just because you may lose them in the middle of this ride. It can get pretty exciting at times. What's that? You don't feel like taking them off? That's okay. I just want you to have a great time. Listen up, folks. Moving, sidewalk, keep moving. Cart 12. Cart 12! Do you know how to count? All right, listen up, folks. Hey, buddy, take the hat off. Listen up, folks. We're not held responsible for any injuries that you may... Oh, maybe you didn't hear me what I just said. I said take the hat off!
Excuse me, I think my harness is broken. Do you mind checking it? It's not locking. I can't lock it and the ride's starting. Oh my God!
I always say this with ice fishing, it's not the size of the pole.
Hey, I'm getting a call. Will you give me a second?
Oh, sure.
I'll be back in just a minute.
He's gonna be great.
Oh my God, I gotta get the out of here.
Where are you going?
Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Weren't you just inside?
What happened to the phone call?
You caught me. I was gonna do the Irish goodbye, so.
Where you leave without telling anyone?
That's what we do.
No, sir, we don't do that here, okay? Let's get you back in the house so no one sees you.
You know what? I gotta be somewhere in 10 minutes, though.
Well, you should have thought about that, 7 hours ago. Look at this. You didn't even finish your beer, you silly goose. If you really want to leave, you go say goodbye to Chaz, okay? He's the host. That's polite. But remember, you gotta say goodbye without actually saying goodbye.
That's what I was trying to do 2 minutes ago.
Okay, you can't do that here. Here's what you do. You sit next to him, you slap your knee, and you say, welp, I suppose.
Why?
We don't say why around here, okay? We just finish our beer, all right? Follow the rules. So go say goodbye to Chaz. You'll be out of here in a jet. 5, 6, boom. Killing you, Father.
Well, I suppose...
Oh, hey, can I get you another beer there, pal?
No, I'm good. I'm actually going to be hitting the road. So.
Oh, hey, have you met Father Joshua?
Hi, Father. How are you? I love your homilies. How you doing?
Could be better.
I'm going to hit the road, though.
The Packers, I'll tell you what.
What?
Exactly.
Hang in there. You're doing good, fella.
So you like the Packers?
I'm more of a Pats guy myself.
Oh, you're from Boston.
Yeah, there's no fooling you, Father.
Oh, you gotta try Colleen's chowder.
You mean a tuna casserole? I did. It was god-awful. I gotta go.
Oh, you gotta be shooting me.
Listen, man, I gotta get out of here. That tuna casserole was absolutely disgusting. If somebody starts making Folgers, that toilet's gonna be pulverized porcelain.
Make sure you take some leftovers.
Absolutely not. It's a chemical weapon.
Hey, you must accept the leftovers.
Oh no, I insist.
No other choice.
Fine.
Don't say it to me. Say it to her.
Fine, thank you.
Now where did I put it?
What is she doing?
She's looking for the good Tupperware. Have a beer.
Oh, that's all right, hon. You can just wrap it in tinfoil. It's going right in the garbage anyway.
She can't hear you right now.
Oh, you were hiding on me.
It's all about the presentation.
I can taste it in my mouth.
That's the point. What do you say we go check out the hot water heater?
Why?
There she is. Installed her myself. Have a beer. Isn't this nice?
Yeah,
Jeez
it's a hot
Louise.
water heater, all right. What are these people doing over here?
Wash for dear, wash for dear.
I was playing euchre.
Is this guy gonna be all right? Been mowing the lawn since I got here.
Oh, that's just John. He loves to cut the lawn. Why don't you give him a wave?
No, that's all right. I'll just say hello to him when I'm leaving.
When you're leaving. Give him a wave.
You know what? I'm just going to call the police.
What?
Call my niece. Gotta give her a call. It's her birthday.
Oh, I'll give you some privacy. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you going? You can't leave. You gotta give everyone a hug and shake everyone's hands and make empty promises about plans you never intend to keep. You can't just go like this. Where do you want to go? I'll give you directions. Where do you want to go?
How long have you been here?
5 years.
You live here?
No, I've been trying to say goodbye for 5 years.
You gotta be freaking kidding me.
It's not just me, Father Joshua. He knew you were lying about his homilies. He hadn't been to church in 3 years.
But what about Colleen?
He's a newcomer, 6 months.
I gotta get out of here. Why am I moving forward right now?
A Midwest goodbye.
Why do I have a sudden urge to see Chaz's lawnmower in the garage?
Because it's awesome.
One of the new Taros?
Yeah, one of the new Toros. It's fantastic.
I gotta see this.
Come check it out.
You do this gutter work yourself?
I did do the gutter. Do you want to help me clear them?
I would love to help clear the gutters.
I got a ladder right here.
Oh my God, look at that snowmobile.
Check it out. Yeah, it's pretty slick. Hey, you want another beer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that way.
I want some more of that casserole.
Oh,
too.
yeah. Casserole's pretty good, ain't it?
Excellent. Open the door! Open the door!
What you just saw is what we see on a regular basis nowadays in emergency medicine. That person got angry and was tired of waiting in the waiting room. So he jumped through the plexiglass of the front desk of the emergency department, attacking personnel, scaring the other people in the waiting room. This is happening across the country. This scene right here happened in Central Texas. It's unacceptable. You don't have the right to do that. You don't have the right to attack people. You don't have the right to yell at people. You don't have the right to verbally assault or physically assault people. I had to deal with this all week this week. I don't know if it's the full moon or what it is, the drugs, the lack of empathy, the lack of education. I don't know what it is, but this last week has been terrible. We've been attacked, we've been verbally assaulted, and this has to stop. You don't have the right when you come into an emergency department to attack people that way. If you're asked to wait because you're stable, then you wait. There's somebody sicker ahead of you. I hope this person goes to jail for a very long time. They're terrible. Be kinder, people. You show up in the ER, be respectful, wait your turn, we'll get to you. This kind of stuff isn't tolerated.
Did you know that if you eat well and you exercise and you sleep well and you drink a lot of water, you still die?
I caught a dad with a second family at a quinceañera. Welcome to Chisme TikTok. Les tengo chisme, mis comadres. Second family means he was straight cheating, all right? If you're a trucker or people who go long distances, you know about second families. You have a family like in California and a family in New York. But this dude, he did not listen to Ludacris's #1 hit single, Area Codes, because he had them in the same area codes, the two families. Okay. Family #1, they had contracted me to DJ their daughter's quinceañera about 3 weeks after I had caught this dude cheating, okay? So they signed the check. I know what mom 1 looks like, quinceañera 1, brother #1, sister #1 look like, all right? I memorize them because they signed my checkers. So I go DJ this other quinceañera. That was 3 weeks before the first family's one. And I get to the quinceañera, right? And guess who I see at the table? Who the hell's eating hot Cheetos and Takis? You are so Shh. And I can hear Sopas Maruchanes slurping in the back. Cállense. Anyways, guess who I see at the freaking table? The dad. But I don't see family #1. I see another mom, another 15-year-old quinceañera looking girl, and like 2 other brothers who I'm like, wait, what? In the gene pool? That's mutation. No, ni madres. He looks at me, I look at him, and he's like, don't say anything. And I'm like, oh, you messed up, way. Yo soy católico. And I'm like, Diosito, ¿qué hago? What I do? But he answered my prayers, because guess what, chat? Guess who came running through the front door? Familia #1. Let's get ready for putazos. They came in running, and the mom went off on the husband. Jesús de la Puerta Negra, 3 candados, tragos amargo, licor, the third. Why? Why are you cheating? Look at what you done with the familia. And he's like, I don't know these people, vieja, estás loca. I only have love for you. You know, the typical cheating bull. And I'm like, no, señora, don't believe him. Chingue su madre. Aquí le doy la chancla. Give it to him for free. And she started whooping his ass. Like, le estaba partiendo la madre with my left chancla. And then family #2's mom hops in. Oh my God, you're cheating on me también. Mijo, pass me your right chancla. Okay, all freaking 2 chanclas were in play. No fouls on the play. Ahí andaba partiéndose. I was like, let's go. Chingue su madre ese güey. Le dan. And they dragged him out of the quinceañera hall. And they were rooting. And like, yeah, get him. He deserves it. Justice pa la gente who were getting cheated on. Because screw them people. And yeah, I lost money because I obviously didn't DJ the next quinceañera. They terminated the contract, but it was worth it. Also, my mom says I look like a Duvalin with this shirt. Mom, I just want to let you know that the girls on my TikTok think I look delicious. Oh, and the party continued. We're Mexican. We paid for that. Chingue su madre.
We're glad you brought this up because it's actually one of the things that upsets us the most about factory farm dairy.
Me and Mubaline here are dying to know what upsets you.
In order to produce milk, cows do have to be pregnant.
Not totally correct there. So Mubaline here is actually not pregnant. Here's the distinguishing factor that makes it so a cow can produce milk. She's had a calf. They don't have to be pregnant. 653 right here, not pregnant. 365. I don't know what kind of weird thing you were just doing with your tongue. Obviously you're camera shy. Also, not pregnant. Both producing over 100 pounds of milk per day, not pregnant. Distinguishing point here is they had to have had a calf, which I think leads us on to your next point in the video.
But oftentimes cows are separated from their mothers at birth.
Not oftentimes, all the time. Every calf from every cow is separated. And that might sound like a really dark, horrible thing to you, but anybody who's watched our page knows we do that for the calf safety and for the well-being of the calf and the cow, because we can care for both of them after calving. But just in case you're not convinced, you might think these cows are subconsciously, beyond my knowledge, suffering without their calf. There's one thing that tells you if a cow is happy, and that is chewing cud. That's how a cow actually digests their food. They can't survive if they don't chew cud. Relaxed, healthy, content, happy cows chew cud. So let's walk around the barn and see how many of these cows, which I'm sure you're going to claim are missing their calf, aren't chewing cud. We're going to zoom in here. Chewing cud. Chewing cud. Chewing cud. Oh, hold on. Sleeping. That one just woke up. Chewing cud. Oh, sorry. Back to chewing cud. Would you look at that? Chewing cud. Chewing cud. This one thinks I'm going to stand her up, so she quit. Chewing cud. Same with Darla. Chewing cud. Chewing cud. Chewing cud. Mildred's chewing cud. That one just stood up. Oh, and this one right here is chewing cud. Just calved like 3 days ago. So I think she likes it here.
But at most factory farms, cows are forcibly impregnated to produce a steady supply of milk.
You can't force a pregnancy any more than I can force this cow to use this brush. In order for them to be pregnant, they have to go through estrus. We've talked about this a ton on the page. For some of you, this is going to be redundant. For any new people watching this video, here's how that works. This cow here, she would go into estrus, meaning she is in a fertile state in her window. It's a circle, right? It's a 21-day cycle, very similar to women. So her every 21 days, she comes into heat. Then, and only then, can you breed that animal. If we had a bull in the pen, scratch that. If there was a bull within 2 to 3 miles of this barn, and this barn had in and out access, that bull would be in this barn breeding that cow. We use artificial insemination instead because it's safer for them and safer for us. What? They're clearly terrified.
Which is why we're on a mission to recreate dairy without the cows.
We're going to end this video on one of the most ironic things we've ever heard. Create dairy without cows. That's what makes it dairy. Cows. You could say you're making some alternative beverage, alternative juice that looks like milk, because unless it comes from an animal, it's not milk. These animals have the amazing ability to take things we can't eat that we can grow in mass quantities. You can grow way more cow food than you can any sort of human substance. They have this really cool ability to take these things that we can't eat and turn it into things we can eat, which I think is pretty cool and definitely not boring.
Where's your backpack? Where's your backpack? I forgot it on the bus.
You're going to pull with that? You're just swimming faster than mummy.
Yes. Fast.
Love him.
Yeah, can I keep him?
Yeah, he's yours. He's yours.
Yeah, can we go with him?
Yeah, he's yours.
No
muerde.
Come on.
Okay, right now we're on the Ugandan border and we're gonna watch these little things here spin water in opposite directions depending on which side of the border we're on. This is the northern hemisphere, there's the equator line, and there's the south.
So whenever flush the toilet in the southern side, all of them is On Tik Tok.
Oh, that's what you said. Stop. Stop.
No way. Oh, look out.
I'm in prison. I'm the third ranking gang member in the state. I control contraband, I control knives, I control gang movement, I control a lot of stuff. So I wake up in my cell and I'm hungry. And as a prison boss, you get benefits. So I said, I'm hungry. I get up, walk out of my cell, get a guy a head nod. He opens the gate. I knock on the kitchen door. The guy slides the metal thing back. He looks, he sees it's me. Gave him a head nod. They open the kitchen door. Now I'm standing in the prison kitchen. I turn to the two guys over by the grill. I said, yo, make me a hamburger. Turn to the other guy, yo, go make me a shake. And I'm standing there chilling like, yo, okay, I'm about to eat. Then this guy comes out of the kitchen, suit jacket on. He says, what are you doing in my kitchen? He's screaming at me like, who are you? What are you doing in my kitchen? He said, who are you? I said, first, all this screaming you're doing is not necessary. We're grown men. We can communicate like grown men. I said, I'm the regulator. He says, well, what do you regulate? I said, if you go home or not. I regulate stipulate if you go home in a box or you walk out of here on your 2 feet. And he heard me and he's looking at me like to see if I'm joking, but I'm not joking. I'm like, dude, I can kill you right now. Right now, they're cooking me a hamburger. If I kill you, you'll be dead. Your wife will miss you. Your kids will miss you. I'll go to solitary confinement, maybe 5, 6, 7 years. And while I'm in solitary, I don't have a wife. I don't have kids. So my only dilemma, which is the question to you, do I get a hamburger today or do I give it in 7 years? And he's looking at me like, oh my God. And he walked over to the grill. He said to the grill man, make them 2. What they didn't explain to him was prisoners run the prison. It was not me trying to be tough, but he was like in my way of what I wanted. And when people get in my way, you got to deal with it. And there's consequences to everything.
Shims are really nice to have on a job site. If you don't have any, here's an easy way to make some. Simply screw a 2x4 down, then go get your skill saw. Notice that the guard on the skill saw springs back automatically. This will interfere with your cut. To fix this, go buy a box of shims. Remove one of the shims from the box and discard the rest of the shims. Break that one shim in half and wedge it in the guard. This will keep it from springing back and interfering with your cuts. To make the shims, simply cut diagonally, back and forth on the end of a 2x4. Then cut all of those off. Now, you don't have to go buy all of your shims, and you can just make them right there on the job.
So last night, Karen, that bitch, called in a wellness check for my 15-year-old son. Why? Because my 15-year-old was home alone while I was gone at work. So I'm at work and my son calls me. Dad, there's a police officer here. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, what did you do? Nothing, he just came over to see if I was okay. That's weird, what did you tell him? Oh, no, that I was okay. Well, that's good. Yeah, he wants to talk to you. The officer on the other line was like, hey, are you aware that your son is home alone? Seeing as I'm at work, yeah, I'm aware. Do you believe that he possesses the capabilities of taking care of himself? Yes, sir, I do. Food is in the fridge? Yep. All firearms, if any, are locked up? Yep. Son, does anybody in your family harm you or abuse you? No. Then what the fuck am I doing here? Oh, my son had the answer. Probably because our neighbor is a Karen who can't mind her own fucking business. I hear the officer say, I'm done with this bitch. I wasn't going to release a new Karen video until tomorrow, especially since I'm at work right now, but check out this lovely text that I just got. Hi Queen, guess who? Yep, it's your neighbor. I got your number through the contact info on Nextdoor. Take those videos of me down and get rid of your stupid store, or I'll file a lawsuit against you. You are making money off of me. Take it all down now. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Actually, what I am going to do now is every single order that comes through, I'm going to take a screenshot of it, and then I'm going to make a whole video collage showing you, because you're obviously on my goddamn TikTok, I'm going to show you every fucking order that comes in, because every single one of those people who order are telling you to go fuck yourself. Get fucked, Karen. Merch link in bio.
Love anything to do with space and all that kind of
Do you
thing.
believe that man has walked on the moon?
No.
Absolutely not.
No, I don't. I think that was a conspiracy.
I wish you lots of luck. And your time starts now. The first person to set foot on the moon was US astronaut Neil who?
Armstrong.
Correct.
You make me kinda nervous. You do that on purpose, yeah. Babe, you always on my guest list. No. Got Hulu Plus, don't need no Netflix. No. Don't make me beg, I'm feeling desperate. So